Right? Thank you for asking. I'm here to tell you why. It's called the curse. And there are ways to deal with the curse. And there are ways to release the blessing. And one of the key ways is you have to understand that money is a seed. Now, the one thing about Kenyans is they all had their garden and their shamba, they call it. They lived in the city and they worked their job, but they all had their little farm up country. You guys do that? Do Nigerians plant things and grow things? Yes? Yes. No? Yeah? Yes. And every Kenyan understands that when you get a cup of seed, you can do one of two things with that. You can turn that into bread and eat it, or you can take some of it and give it back to the earth by faith. And you're a very foolish farmer if you take all the seed and put it in your stomach, because then you have nothing to plant. And so they understood that if you have a bit of seed, you may not have as much as you want, and it may not be enough to feed you for a long time, but you're very foolish if you eat all that. You know what? You're very foolish if you eat all your money. What happened to the money? We ate it. That's what they say in Kenya. We were hungry. Hello? And so they understood that you must take some of that seed. It's an act of faith to put that back into the ground, because it takes a whole season for it to come back to you. And you have to pray for the rain. Can you say amen? Amen. And you have to keep the predators off. And you're hoping that the harvest is good. And lo and behold, a few months later, here comes the harvest. And rather than having 1 cup of seed, now you have 3 cups of seed. And the Bible says in our text, he who sows sparingly will reap also sparingly.